Why you don't buy a new one?
Oh, where's the money come from?
I mean, you get
if got people sponsor me. Yeah, I don't mind if people sponsor me. Whew. Got a new package. Let's see what it is. Wow, finally arrived. Let's see this. Woo. Feels pretty good. And here we have it. Alright, let's get back into the room. As you can see here, this mixer got pretty roughed up since I got it in 2015 when Pioneer DJ Singapore invited me to do a showcase when the mixer first launched. So I was thinking to make this whole setup right here, like an all-white setup, like a white turntable, white mixer. So I thought I should just start off with like a more budget option rather than actually changing the faceplate, the metal here, the actual metal here, which is like 120 USD. I brought like a cheaper version, which is like a sticker, which is like 49 USD from InchSkinz. As you can see, this is like pretty high quality, like industrial grade kind of like overlay. So I'm pretty happy with what I have right here. So today we're gonna fix it. It's not gonna be as easy as it seems. Like you see, everything fits nicely here, right? But then you gotta like remove the knobs first before you can like stick it properly. Yeah, so we're gonna do this today. Alright, let's get on to some Serato DJ tips. First tip, library management. Serato DJ versus iTunes. There's always this huge debate when it comes to these two programs when it comes to library management, iTunes versus Serato. But personally, I use iTunes because it gives me the cleaner look and feel. But after the recent update, I lost the ability to search within playlists that I created in iTunes, which really bugs me a lot as I use it very often. iTunes also takes longer to load its library when you are putting up Serato DJ. However, let's not discount the flexibility that iTunes offer with its music store, simple playlist organization and creation, and my most frequently used recently added folder. With iTunes, you can also seamlessly transition between Serato DJ and Rekordbox. But since I'm a day one turntablist, I don't really use CDJ that much, and I've been wanting to try this Rekordbox for a while now, but I don't really have the time to get down to it. But probably for a future video. And I think for future tours, it's logistically easier if you are DJing on a Serato because all you have to do is bring a thumb drive, rather than your whole entire laptop, which you might end up breaking or losing overseas. One Serato DJ function which I prefer over iTunes is its ability to analyze a song's key, which I can then use to create smart crates. I've programmed my smart crate in such a way that it easily allows me to freestyle a club set while still mixing in key. This topic deserves a separate video on its own, which is currently in the works. Do let me know in the comment section down below what other topics you would like me to cover so I can make more videos about them. I should probably invest in a deck saver so that it will not accumulate so much dust on top of it. Speaking of sorting music, my guy NRev showed me multi-sort. Most DJs sort their song by BPM. First sort by BPM, then hold command and click key. I personally use BPM as my main sorting element, followed by key as a secondary one. You can change it accordingly to match your style. Next up, we have auto gain. This function is so important. I can't even stress it further. The club that I worked at recently pivoted its clubbing business to various projects such as collaborations with Absolute Cycle. I've come to notice that the spin instructors are playing their music off iTunes. And since each song is mixed and mastered very differently, their perceived loudness is actually very different from one another. As a DJ, if you are mixing a very loud song to a very soft song, and then suddenly back to a very loud song, you oftentimes kill the vibe for a lot of people in the club. With auto gain enabled and your desired loudness decibels set, all you have to do is drag all your songs into the Analyze button. This saves you a lot of time by analyzing your songs and adjusting its loudness to your average volume that you desire. However, this is not a foolproof method as it is still an algorithm handling the processing. You'll be better off if you jam out your set before performance day to iron out any volume error issues. So you see, this one like 6 years already, rusty like hell, looks damn ugly, right? So I can finally...
What's this? Like that?
No lah, this is like a plastic adhesive thing lah.
为什么你不是买黑的嘞?
I just want to have like a white look lah. Everything black for like 6-7 years already, never even change my DJ equipment or repair, everything want to half spoil already.
Why you don't buy a new one?
Oh, where's the money come from?
I mean, you
Or
get
if got people
sponsor
sponsor
lor.
me, yeah, I don't mind if people sponsor me.
So you can go in, take a photo, and then say that you will help them to do certain thing, and then you sponsor this one lah, especially
one-
the company lah.
This one I got it by doing certain thing for them. For like 2015, I did a performance showcase for them. I don't know, Singapore now, coronavirus cannot even open club. I don't think they will want to give free shit out for people.
But their company still existing and still operating
Yeah.
This is
But they also
not
cannot
to,
do showcase what.
But you know the cost is not there. But a free performing as a DJ is way cost more worth it for them to sponsor you. You do it every day and you are regular social media person ma. So you also showcase you make use of this This is every day you do Right.
Okay, for now, since Pioneer DJ haven't sponsored me yet, I will just put the sticker for now. Save money. This is only $49. You want to get a new one? It's $3,000. What the hell? A little upset because it is like slightly off. My OCD is like killing me. But okay, generally looks pretty okay because half of the mixer done. Woo. If you enjoyed the video so far, I invite you to smash the like button. Next, we look at quantize. This is a great option to have when you are setting your cue points on the fly or jumping to another part of the song, creating a short edit live. Just make sure you have your song's beat grid set beforehand. I remember the time when Serato DJ didn't have this function. I was so nervous whenever I want to jump cue. I would stand by for like pretty long before the jump cue actually happens, just to press the button at the exact right moment. Oftentimes I'm always slightly off because I'm human after all. But however, on those days that I got it exactly right, my friends and I will go into like a mini celebration. All of us will go crazy because it's like so impossible to get it right on the dot, you know. This has got to be one of my favorite Serato DJ function. On top of DJing solo, freestyling in the club, I oftentimes like to do back-to-back sets with DJs that I have great chemistry with. The closest thing I can reference DJing a successful back-to-back set is equivalent to playing chess. You strike your timer whenever you make your move, stopping your own clock. In the time that is your opponent's next turn, their clock starts ticking. And instead of idling, you use that time to think of your next move. Similarly with the prepare function, I'll transition my song into theirs, which is currently played live. Once I'm done, I'll be looking for 2 to 3 songs that match the current room's vibe and dragging them into the prepare section while my DJ buddy is queuing up his songs. Another function is beat jump. I don't really use this function that much until I started to feature more guests like my boy Night and Day, which is like a seasoned record box user. Until then, I didn't actually know that this was such a staple function for CDJ users. Enable beat jump. You'll be able to see the beat jump function below the loop function. This allows you to easily get to your desired drop points or create live edits. Another useful function in Serato DJ is its sampler. Most DJs use it to store their DJ drops or air horn samples. However, you can creatively use it as a drum machine. Simply drag the kick and snare samples into it and hammer away. You can even add an acapella inside the sampler and then use the 2 free decks to beat juggle. I did a routine using this exact method, which I'll link up here. It's good as new. Okay, so now we are going to the paid functions. First up, we have pitch and time, which costs 39 USD. This allows you to have extreme pitch control on your master tempo. So what does that even mean? So it means that I can increase or decrease a speed's tempo up to 50% and the song's original pitch will still be maintained. Pitch and time will even allow you to change the key of a song in your DJ sets, and you can do Toneplay tricks like this. Just note that the Toneplay function is only available for the first cue point you set. Lastly, we have Serato Flip, which also costs 39 USD. Once you trigger Flip, you can do any action, including scratching, jump cue, backspin, and everything will be recorded. Rather than thinking of this tool as a cheating mechanism for DJs, I would like to look at it as having a third hand, so you can add more layers and depth to your DJ set or your turntablism routine. You can also use this function to create short edits by pre-saving your jump cues, so that the song can go to the outro quicker, so you can scratch in your next song. Alright, time to see how this looks like in the DJ set. If you want to know more about all things DJ, producer and turntablist, click here for more. I'll see you guys on the next video.